Shatter the circle. More wind. Break the square. Heavenly zone. Square to circle. Square to circle. Break the square.
Keo này có biết không?
Shatter the circle. Heaven stone.
Are you the middleman for the buyer?
Middleman?
Don't play dumb. Didn't you send the message? Your payment in full tomorrow? 10-year ago business? Meet to discuss? Oh, I went through so much trouble stealing that thing for you people. You better not back out now. What? So you're just some nobody? Get lost. Meddling in others' affairs is a surefire way to get yourself killed. It's tough. I don't care. This is nothing compared to my 10-year wait. One day, then. I'll give him one... It's time already. Why aren't they here? Don't kill me! I don't have the celestial silk garment!
Celestial silk garment?
Wait, you're not...
Who's the silkworm lady? And why are you inside the bell?
Oh, it's the young wanderer from earlier. Please, help me!
Don't I recall someone saying, meddling in others' affairs is a surefire way to get yourself killed?
Young wanderer, I'm so sorry. I've made a terrible mistake. I'm a fool. Please help me. If I make it out of this, I'll kneel for you, or let you ride me like a horse. Anything you want. Just please help me.
That won't be necessary. What exactly happened?
10 years ago, I promised an embroiderer that we'd be together for life. But fate wasn't on our side, and we had to part ways. Now, she believes I stole her celestial silk garment, and even disguised herself to trick me here, seeking to take my life. When we parted, the garment wasn't even finished.
Was that buyer you mentioned from 10 years ago involved in all this?
Well, not exactly. I did take something from her, but not the garment. It's something insignificant. I can return it, but you won't listen to me. Murder is a grave sin. I don't want that for her. Please save me, young wanderer. By doing so, you're saving her too.
You may be a weather vane of a man, but what you say makes some sense. How can I save you?
I have a plan. Go to a nearby village and find a seamstress to make a celestial silk garment. It's the house with all... If I can fool her...
What's the big hurry? Now my fine clothes are all dirty.
I have an urgent matter. Is this the seamstress's place?
I'm the best seamstress in Qinghe. Are you looking for clothes? A pouch? Or a handkerchief?
You haven't even taken my measurements yet.
Still in the mood for jokes? Doesn't seem like it's that urgent to me.
It is. Extremely urgent. A man's being chased by his enemy, and only a blue, red, and black celestial silk garment can save his life.
Looking for a celestial silk garment? You fool! You're just here to run errands, aren't you? Do you even know what a celestial silk garment is? It requires the rare celestial silkworm that only produces silk after living with the seamstress for over 10 years. That celestial thread is as elusive as clouds. And then it takes the best seamstress in the world another 10 years to make. The finished garment is thinner than mist, yet tougher than iron. Neither blade nor fire can harm it.
Even the most precious clothing isn't worth your life. You call yourself the best seamstress in Qinghe. Isn't there anything you can do?
It's just a celestial silk garment. How hard could it be to make one? Get me blue, red, and black dyes from the vats. We have blue and red in the vats, but I used up all the black. My master is away and I haven't bought more yet. I've got it! You can collect some charcoal ash from the brazier inside instead! If you can bring me blue, red, and black dyes, I could try to make a celestial silk garment.
Jamaica is the only country in the world where they will make fun of you for having parents. Yo, if your parents love you, care for you, and provide for you, yeah man, you forgot suck your mother. It never make no sense to me, you know, dog. It really don't make no sense to me because it's not me if you're war with. You should be warring with your parents. I mean, never tell them for fuck your worthless.
Will this really work?
I told you I'm the best. Your celestial silk garment is ready.
You really are good.
It was my fault back then. I was tempted to steal the celestial silkworm. I was blinded by greed.
Is the Silkworm Lady already here? I'd better hang back and listen to what grievances she has with the scholar.
But when I left, that garment wasn't finished yet. Don't you remember? If you want the celestial silk garment, you should find Monk Tranquillus. He was the final buyer, wasn't he? Right. I've already tricked the foolish disciple of that monk. He'll bring back the garment soon. If he has it, I'll help you take him down. If not, I'll help you find it. Okay?
This guy wants me to be a scapegoat.
Is a piece of clothing all you owe?
No, Silkworm Lady! Don't release the snakes! Silkworm Lady!
On to the next one.
She's gone. I wonder what happened to the scholar.
Hindi,
should check.
basti man. Yung pagkamin wa quick.
Hey, are you alright? He's already... What's this at my feet? There's embroidery on it in red thread. Repay the garment.
The handkerchief is made of fine material, but the embroidery looks amateurish.
Why did you follow me? Be careful. The Silkworm Lady might still be nearby.
Silkworm Lady? You mean the celestial silk garment is here in Qinghe?
We all know the scholar betrayed the Silkworm Lady, but her obsession with the garment is unusual too. If we keep following this trail, the next target must be Monk Tranquillus.
Monk Tranquillus? Better to anger Buddha than enrage a monk. I've heard he has quite a temper. He's taught many lessons to ruffians and bandits.
We can't just let him fall victim to the Silkworm.
What are we waiting for? That garment? No. A life is at stake. We need to hurry to Monk Tranquillus.
We? You don't want to get involved in a murder. I'll go myself.
You worrywart.
Watch this!
Oh, bravo!
If an enemy blocks with the sword, you slice diagonally. Cut him like a fish. I call this death counter. Ha! Finally someone with proper gear. Let's spar a few rounds.
This isn't the time for sword practice. Master, do you have a celestial silk garment?
I see. Like that girl, you're here about that silk garment killing.
Please don't take this lightly. The Silkworm Lady is ruthless. Don't underestimate her.
Ruthless? Impossible. Unless her silk is harder than iron, the Silkworm Lady couldn't kill anyone.
What makes you say that?
Come, spar with me first. When I'm in a good mood, I may spill some details. Maybe you should do it like the fitting kids. Wear that garment before you fight me.
Fitting kids?
That's right. You must have attended the fitting ceremony back then.
Ha! The fitting ceremony is far older than you.
A silk garment that shields the wearer from all harm. My master told that story 100 times. Master, did those kids really survive deadly attacks wearing just the garment?
If they hadn't, would it be worth thousands? That's a real fortune. Had enough rest? Again! Splendid!
Strange. He doesn't seem to have any protection.
An excellent fight. So, can I have a look at the garment now?
The garment? That's long gone.
Gone? How can this be?
Before I took vows, I was like those way young city rich boys, chasing all the latest fads. That celestial silk garment was the talk of the martial world. I had to take it. I managed to get it. But what seemed impenetrable on the other kids was riddled with holes when I wore it. A fortune for a fake. A laughingstock. How could I swallow that? But the Silkworm Lady wouldn't admit it. Fine. No need to argue over it. I made her wear it and duel me herself!
What? Could she even use a sword?
If she claimed it was impenetrable, what did swordplay and martial arts matter?
So you don't think she's the killer because you already...
That's right. I stabbed her 23 times myself. A fraud like that. Didn't she deserve it?
So if it's not her, then who is it? Right. That handkerchief the scholar received had repay the garment on it. Did you get one too, Master?
What handkerchief? If they dared give me one, I'd probably used it as toilet paper.
Ugh. Worrywart, go find it yourself. Worrywart, I think I did see a handkerchief on the ground. Oh, but I was in such a hurry. I can't remember where. Oh no. Worrywart, I think I did see a handkerchief on the ground. Oh, but I was in such a hurry. I can't remember where. Oh no. Maybe the monk really did use it as toilet paper. It was fine fabric.
Another handkerchief. This one says, repaid with life.
Repay the garment and repay with life. The message changed?
The scholar said he stole the celestial silkworm before the garment was finished. So maybe the silkworm lady made a fake garment to protect the scholar? Maybe she didn't want to admit the silkworm was stolen?
You really don't understand women. If she loved him, why wait 10 years to settle the score and kill him for revenge?
That's true. Let's show this handkerchief to Monk Tranquillus.
Well, well. Repay with life. They've got some nerve.
Master, do you know anyone close to the silkworm lady?
She's just a seamstress. What fancy friends could she have? Let me guess. 10 worthless lives?
Hey! Who are you calling worthless?
I have a plan. Let's set a trap to catch her. Spare her life?
Makes sense.
Leave it to me.
I don't want to help that rude monk anymore. The mouth on him.
Calm down. There's more to the Silkworm Lady's story. We need to learn the truth. As for the monk, I'm sure his evil deed will catch up to him.
Let's just beat him up right now. That would be justice.
We could, but don't you want to see the garment?
I do want to. Look here. If you clear these dead vines and add a fence, we could make a trap. Hmm?
Done. Monk Tranquillus can handle the fence. Find a good hiding spot. The Silkworm Lady could show up any time. If fighting breaks out, don't stay and watch.
I know. You worrywart.
This is the place you found? I've practiced martial arts here for ages, and never noticed this cave behind the vines.
We can set a trap inside the cave, then cover the entrance with branches. During the fight, we just find a way to kick her into the cave.
I don't need your advice. I was roaming the Zhonghu when you were just a twinkle in your mother's eyes. All right. You and that girl, go far away and hide. Don't you worry about the trap.
She's here.
What's wrong? You've come all this way. Not gonna come down?
Don't run! Where did she go?
You again?
Who are you?
Like you, I want to own that silk garment.
I'm not here for the celestial silk garment. Neither are you.
If you know that, why step into this mess? He took a life, so we take his. Fair enough.
Wait, we? Oh no, it's a trap.
You can't save him. You can't save anyone.
It's them! It's him!
What happened? Who are they? Where?
That silk garment! Northern bamboo grove!
United to seek truth. Looks like someone else is involved.
Hey, Worrywart. That man kicked the monk into the trap during the fight. So many spikes shot out, and the monk just...
If it was just meant to capture someone, that shouldn't have happened. So Monk Tranquilus's bloodthirst finally got turned upon himself. Are you hurt?
No. That man only cared about the monk. I hid.
What kind of man was it?
Like the woman before. He wore a blue, red, and black outfit, with a blindfold over his eyes. He couldn't see, but I felt like he knew exactly where I was hiding.
Same outfit. What
were the monk's last...
You've seen how dangerous this is.
Don't worry, I'll be super... Besides, you can't stop me, can you? You're so slow. Look, there's someone standing alone out there. A strange guy. He must have something to do.
I really got...
It's the only... Think about it. Wouldn't you want to see what he looked like?
That's true.
Come on, let's
This place is deserted. Why are you here alone?
Oh my! Satin base with 3-colored silk? Such beautiful triple patterns!
You have a good eye, young lady. You know embroidery well, don't you?
Loop stitches, straight stitches, punch needles, pine mesh. There's nothing I can't handle. This outfit of yours is worth several mansions.
I have even better fabrics at my pavilion. Want to see?
You're an embroidery pavilion owner? Is it the Silkworm Lady's pavilion?
Are you friends of the Silkworm Lady?
No. Actually, 2 people are on a killing spree in Qinghe over the Silkworm Lady's death 10 years ago. We've seen it ourselves. Everyone who received this handkerchief has been killed. Look.
Repay the garment and repay with life. I received one too. See, young wanderer?
And this time, it's repay the name?
The scholar stole the silkworms and ruined the garment. And the monk took a life. And now this name. As in, reputation? What exactly did you owe the Silkworm Lady?
How could I? Since she took after securing the celestial silkworms that thousands coveted, whether it's reputation or profit, she's the one who should repay the debt. Back then, I had to watch her suffer. Even though the celestial silk garment could fetch 1,000 gold, it wasn't as precious as her hands.
Do you know about a scholar who stole the celestial silkworm before the garment was done?
Is that so? Then that worthless man deserved death.
Was the celestial silkworm hers alone?
Not hers alone, but those silkworms choose their companions. Only after 10 years together will they produce silk. To use another silkworm, one must feed them with blood for 100 days. That's after receiving the handkerchief, I came to the Silkworm Lady's grave.
Hey.
You remind me of the silk. You'll never achieve greatness spending your life here mending clothes.
You have pattern looms there?
You'll never achieve greatness spending.
Really?
Child, you're so much like her. Wait here a moment. I'll get the offerings I brought for the Silkworm Lady. After we pay respects, we'll go to the pavilion. All right?
Wait, little Taylor. A word.
What is it, Worrywart?
Don't agree yet. Something feels off. Let me look into this first.
What's to look into?
If he loved the Silkworm Lady like a daughter, why wouldn't he know the silkworm was stolen? And when the monk came for revenge, why would he allow her to undergo such a cruel trial by sword? I'll look around. If he's innocent, we'll just be watching for those killers.
Hurry back. If I go to the pavilion, I can make a real celestial silk garment.
Why isn't this letter sent yet? Those lazy fools. Oh, it's you. I was just preparing offerings for the Silkworm Lady.
The owner seems nervous. Is there something wrong with the letter? I'll hide.
Why isn't this letter sent yet? Those lazy fools. Oh, it's you. I was just preparing offerings for the Silkworm Lady. Stay with the girl. I'll be back shortly.
The owner seems nervous. Is there something wrong with the letter? I'll hide. and use Heavenly Snatch to get it. To make amends for my mistake 10 years ago, I must offer the garment this time. This seal. It's a letter to the Orient Pavilion. So much gunpowder underground. No dust. All new. It was for an ambush.
Everything in place? Don't worry. Our men surround the place, just waiting for the signal. Hope all goes to plan. We wouldn't want to use the final option.
Oh no, a trap. I must get the tailor out of here. What did you do? Is that sleeping smoke?
Girls like her are perfect. Only cares about embroidery. A pity. If only the silkworm lady had stayed that way.
You're going to make her...
I'm taking her to my pavilion, that's all. Talented girl. All she needs is experience, no matter. After 3 days in the silkworm cage covered in mulberry powder, she'll learn her place. I'll raise her as the next seamstress. She'll make another celestial silk garment for the Oriat Pavilion Master. I'll have powerful backing.
You beast.
Show some respect, young wanderer. Do you know how many seamstresses dream of touching a celestial silkworm? You can't be the world's greatest seamstress without sacrifice. The world doesn't work that way.
Let her go.
I hate flies. Well. Our guests have finally arrived.
I don't care who you are. Show yourself.
Here I am. Here for your life.
When did you... It's no matter. You want the Silkworm Lady's remains, don't you? Then hand over the celestial silk garment for them.
No deals.
Oh no. The place is surrounded. I must warn them. Watch out! It's an ambush!
Damn you! What are you all waiting for? Attack!
I always thought the garment belonged with the fitting kids. But who would believe it? Oh, what kind of fool gives a priceless treasure to two servants?
She was only 24 when she died. An outsider she met.
Begged you for help. You forced her to feed other silk. You are the one who switched the garment. You are the one who sent her to die!
So what? Every thread on her body, I paid for it all! I raised her. If I wanted her dead, she should die!
Tell me her real name.
So pointless. A 20-tailed purchase deserves a name? My pavilion has hundreds of silkworm ladies. Should I remember all their names?
The Oriat Pavilion doesn't care if he lives or dies. They just want that garment.
Impossible. It's just a garment. Keep me alive, and I'll make 10, 100 more.
I'll take the girl out. You take the young wanderer.
1,000 taels of gold.
Your life isn't worth a cent.
You're awake?
You two are heroes. Thanks for saying.
Heroes. First time anyone's called us that.
It's we who should thank you for the warning. Without it, even our split garment couldn't have saved us.
So when did the Silkworm Lady give you the garment?
Back then, we were just her assistants, pulling pattern cords, like the pattern drums and needles on the loom. Broken ones get replaced.
10 years ago, after she fed the worms with her blood and completed the garment, she asked us to... She discovered that, like the others,
She was always that way. Time to head south. One of them is dead, and there's always another. Perhaps to the truly powerful, embroidery pavilions are no more than expensive possessions.
Take care, and farewell.
That girl really looks like her.
Is that so? I just hope she can be free.
What?
Many things. Basically, the pavilion owner was evil, and the Silkworm Lady killers weren't villains. You just remember, the pavilion devours people. They came for the garment and wanted to kidnap you as the next Silkworm Lady.
I see. Then thank you. Worrywart.
Huh? You're taking this rather well.
I feel like I was dreaming. In the dream, I touched the celestial silk garment. Soft as clouds, cool as jade. Not like silk from any silkworm. More like impossibly light. Butterfly wings.
know. Absolutely. Love.
Yeah, man, big up and bless up. As CIO, I connect our teams through Jira AI powered team up software. Our PR department exactly that's what my vision is going to change everything about how your team connects. What are you doing?
Just added a pic of your vision, so Roboy has the full tasks in Jira.
We could decide that.
What are our tasks? Is group hug?
That's right, family sandwich, everybody up. We cleared an entire afternoon for this. Come on, belly to belly. Yeah, man, big up and bless up on yourself. From here, the voice, you know it's none other than Brandon. From here, our voice, you know it's a top shelf review, top shelf update. There's a topic I want to talk about, and I've been to do a video on it for some time. And it is in response to a video where we see Nara and Shadow do. Yeah, them have a podcast with them start name, two sides of the same coin. And in it, they mentioned who is the most influential dancehall artist. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to ask you if you like the video, share the video, drop a comment, join the conversation, and let me know you think about the points that we will lay out. If you don't agree or disagree, of course, in a respectful way, and we can make that conversation flow. Now, I'm going to outline a couple of things and talk about a couple of things. Now, in their video, them come up to say, Bounty Killer is the most influential dancehall artist, right? And them lay out them points. Now, it was very interesting for watching the video. I think the video was 16 minutes, and for the first, I think about 12 minutes, them laid out why Bounty Killer is the most influential artist. And the last, I think 4 minutes or so, them talk about the influence of Vybz Kartel and Alkaline, which me think kind of disproportionate. Yeah, you see, I will talk about the most influential dancehall artists, it have to be a back and forth between Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel, and then Alkaline for the new generation you can put, which incidentally Alkaline influence is linked to Vybz Kartel influence. So him get points from Alkaline, right? So because we know say Alkaline career is around being influenced by Vybz Kartel, both from the start to right now. You understand? So the very fact you put Alkaline on the new school, him get film influence from Vybz Kartel. Now, there's a bag of things to talk about, there's a bag of things to go through as it relates to these two. Now, when you have a line of two persons, I believe that very few are up against the notion of who are the two most influential dancehall artists. It's just a matter of who is more influential between the two. Bounty Killer and Vybz Kartel. Now, first and foremost, we have to big up both artists. And there's a thing in our culture when you compare, one have to get 0 and the next one get 100. And that's how we're going to do it. We're going to put out some criteria, we're going to line up the criteria, and based on my analysis, we're going to show you who we think is the most influential or the more influential between the two. See, now, when you talk about influence, you talk about the ability to shape and mold, sometimes in an indirect and sometimes in a direct way, both ways. More so people that tie into the indirect, so means say this start happening, that start happening, and you can see say no, you know say these are the things we kind of started, and these are the initiation into this. And when you look at the two artists, you realize that both of them have been very influential on dance. And you talk about Bounty from the early 90s in terms of dress code, in terms of the dark glasses, in terms of the image of darkness, in terms of dubplate, where them did mention change and shift the dubplate culture. And in terms of his artistry, in terms of bringing artists to the fore, being a mentor to different artists. So Bounty Killer definitely is there. Vybz Kartel again in terms of the trends, in terms of fashion, in terms of other artists. Both artists are there. So we cannot say one is a 100 and one is 0. We're not trying to reason there. And as men and as women, when we are reasoning things, we feel rational more time or logic and line up. Number side of number, criteria side of criteria, and see which one make more sense. That's how we reason. We can't just go in a cartel of battle party man and him sing freaky song, that mean a killer. Killer, um, wear dark glass or killer do this in a music and fight out that he said after be cartel. No, me not my reason little go further than that. You get what me I say? Now the first thing where you want to look at for me is are the first elephant when I go mention that remain is this. Because Bounty Killer is the mentor of Vibes Cartel, that don't automatically means he's more influential on the genre, or is a more influential artist, right? And there's some people who, when the reason I go on, when I go on, them just come and say, yeah man, I impulse cartel, so everything cartel get gone. No, you know why I cannot be like that? Because impulse other artists and he mentor other artists and he try to mentor other artists and it never work. So that there means there's something specific and significant to Vibes Cartel, why Vibes Cartel could have doing good. He mentor and bring Movado too. Movado no come with something where as outstanding like the cartel do. He mentor Ira, he mentor K Queen. Them no, you know what I say? So you cannot, it is not okay if you just say the only causative agent to why Vibes Cartel is so influential and so powerful is Bounty Killer. No, there's other things where Vibes Cartel have big up killer to do and do same way. But you cannot just put everything in foot. Like how you can't just say, boy, a cartel was popcorn I do. No, popcorn never put in work. Vibes Cartel mentors several other artists. What about Sean Stan? We don't see Sean Stan being popular. Pick up Sean Stan same way, respectfully. We don't see Gaza King reach the same level as Gaza Slim. So there's a measure of initiative, there's a measure of talent, there's a measure of luck where each man has to have before them can reach a certain level of greatness. And this is all we need for reason the music. And start reading the music like children, you know? So that's the first thing. Now the next thing before we go into the criteria and the real meat of this reasoning, we talk about the outside seasoning. By the way, like the video, make sure you say press like. The next thing is respect are the most respected artists does not equate to the most influential artists. I think some of the people might look and say, boy, Killer more respected because him have this and him get that and him bring this and him sing poor people's song and him bring that. That is fine. The artist when you respect isn't necessarily the most influential artist. The artist that you respect is not necessarily, it's not respect, is not one of the precursor, one of the criteria, the very more criteria, more very important criteria towards influence. Influence is just who shape and mold and cause things to look one particular way. Influence, that means just like how alcohol that influence behavior. You know, and the alcohol cause you to do this. What cause? When you talk about influence and impact, you're looking at causes. And if you look on cause, you have to look on effect. So the greater the effect, the greater the cause. So the effect where you see, you have to look on what cause it. You understand? So there has to be a standout effect. So you can say there's that cause is linked to that standout effect. And that's how we are going to today. See? Now, three criteria we may have a look at as it relates to influence. When we are talking about influence, you get to me and say the ability for more to shape, to change, to cause some form of reaction, to cause some form of, you know what I say? When you look, just think about the word influence. Cannabis induced. But anyway, when you get to me and say it induce, it cause, it elicit, yes. Cause and effect. There has to be a relationship between cause and effect. Sorry. No, as what I'm going to say to you now, three things I'm going to look on and why I think Vibes Cartel is more influential than Bounty Killer as it relates to dancehall, as it relates to artistry, as it relates to both of them. Now, the first one is the influence on style and trends, right? The influence on style and trends. The second one is, which is pop culture. How the people act, how the people behave. The in the street man, the man will sell bag juice down a town, the man will sell CD off a tree, The girl them will sell clothes down a Falmouth. The people in the market were selling yam, tomato, cocoa, chocho. The doctor will go work. The average man who influence pop culture, trends, and styles. The second one is who has the greater influence on the genre itself, dancer. Because I think this is a pivotal and very important and focal point to this conversation. Dancer. And who has the most influence outside of the genre. See? And we're going to talk about it. Just stay tuned and make sure you watch everything. And as well, I say, listen keenly and listen carefully. And tell me your viewpoints. You get to me, I say, based on what I say. Now, first and foremost, we could go into influence and style and trends of pop culture. Now, Bounty Killer is a man that come with dark glass. Bounty Killer through him poor people sang them. Poor people fed up. Joe, you see Steam check up with it? Yeah. We see the forward them, we see how Bounty Killer destroy the place. I was there. As a man who's a Killer fan, I was there and know the song them. We were absolutely put them for pressure on book. The music influenced the trends and the styles and how people think and so forth and so. But I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to Vibes Cartel, and the next thing to I want to say with influence, the people who are looking at negative influence versus positive influence, that is not the conversation. The conversation is influence. So when I would take out positive influence and put it one side, and whether good, whether bad influence is influence.
With the Tires Plus app, you can keep track of your vehicle's maintenance and schedule appointments with just a few taps. And now, with every new app download, we'll plant a tree on your behalf at Tires Plus.
You can get $25 to $300 in cash advances fast. Deals wait for no one. Download the app so you don't miss out.
Okay, finally done. So about that app from earlier, honestly, I just use Just Play when I'm bored on the tour bus. You play simple games and they actually pay you. I made some extra cash this weekend and cashed out straight to PayPal. No hidden rules. Might as well make some money while chilling, right? Give it a try.
No. Welcome to Get Real. That's something sick. A weekly talk show for the reality TV obsessed. Oh my gosh. The few steps before, I just stumbled down the stairs. Find the plus my head. Here's a soft spot for trouble man. This is your show. Just find Get Real wherever you get your podcasts. Love runs deeper than we know. And stream new episodes Thursdays on Hulu and Hulu on Disney Plus.
You understand? When you say under the influence of alcohol, yeah, it's bad, but I'm under the influence of alcohol. I'm still the influence of alcohol. Influence is influence. When I look on good influence and bad influence, I look on influence. Because you see, if we do that, we are going to nitpick and you're going to feel good and bad fear based on what look on. Me might say, yeah, but it end up work out. And you might say, no, but you me a Christian, the blood of Jesus against it. Even if we do that, yeah, the blood of Jesus part of the, no, we're talking about dancer, trends and them things. You see me? Now, Vibes Cartel to me, in another round, you would have get 10, and Killer would have get probably about 7 as it relates to influence on the culture. This is a 10-7 for me. With Vibes Cartel having the majority by at least 3 points. Some people that say more, but I think if you look on the fashion, the straight jeans and fitted, the rosary chain, the slang, both of them have slang, mind you. So both of them cancel out each other in terms of slangs. Probably. And some would argue that cartel slang them even more. But the slang them, the dress code, the bleaching, the tattoo, freaky girl of them girl that we love. The all of that. Vibes Cartel to me, 10-7 in terms of influence. And of course, Cartel are the leader. So now, you tell me in the comment section where you think Bounty Killer have a bigger influence on pop culture. That mean the culture, the people, everything that have that Vibes Cartel. Let me know in the comment section. The second thing is influence on the genre. Now we are talking about dancer. Now, when you talk about catalog of Vibes Cartel, he has the bigger catalog than Bounty Killer. But we are talking about influence. When you look on the two of them boss artists, right? So the two of them mentor artists, so to speak, bring artists to the fore, so we have that. Which some would have said Killer have more point because he end up bring Cartel. But that's one part. Look at the producers the Vibes Cartel bring. Tell me the one them Killer bring. Look at the artists them who not with the terror when Cartel are reign and still a talk about Cartel, still a use Cartel style, still a use Cartel flow, the beach, the tattoo, the scamming, all of that. Look on the referencing. One of Malidan's biggest song. She call me teacher like me last name a Palmer. You hear Popcorn reference Cartel. You hear so much artist reference Cartel. Look on the writing style. The tree syllable rhyming. The way of them rhyme, the attention to lyricism and the Cartel. You understand? Look on the producer, them boss. Look on the artist, them boss. Look on the radio man, them get influence. Look on the collaborations, them. We put artists to the fore. You talk about Popcorn and Clarks. You talk about Vanessa with Clarks. You understand? Look on Gaza as a brand. And this too is this commander, the street and pop culture, and this commander, the artistry, in terms of the genre. Look on Gaza as a brand. In a 2026, Vibes Cartel legacy, Vibes Cartel influence can stand alone for sell out arena, bring the dance out to the fore. That's a pop stop something they stopped about. What name then? The African thing they stopped about. Look at the influence of Vibes Cartel, Pandijan, sell out show, Billboard, this, that, all of the things critical are playing them and all of the things them. Collaboration with this and that and 20 years into the business. Bounty's not doing this at 20 years. Bounty level of influence slow down long before it reached 20 years in a game. And Vibes Cartel still have the influence. So in this, I think this, in terms of influence for the genre, by the next 10-7. Let me know in the comment section. Is it a 10-7 or do you think, how is Bounty Killer more influential on the genre than Vibes Cartel? Let me know. Now the third thing I'm going to go to is influence outside of the genre. I'm talk influence by foreigners, influence by persons who are more international. You talk about artists, you talk about people. Now, I don't think that one is close. I think this is more 10-5. And this is no disrespect to Bounty Killer. I think this is more 10-5. You know why? When you look on Cardi B reaction, when you look on the show them with Cartel Key, the arena them when sell out, all of them things that we might do. And the big pop up them for international artists and international people, people from Cuba, people from Canada. When you look on 3 solo shows, when you look on the endorsement from the Drakes and the Chris Browns and the whatever. Vibes Cartel influence. Or when you look on Afrobeat where artists are telling us before they write a song like Whiskey, they have to listen to Vibes Cartel. When you listen to the influence of the music on Burna Boy, when you look on Vibes Cartel about an artist like, about a producer like Russian who end up on Conquer Peace at the Latin market right this up. You see the Vibes Cartel have influence in the Latin market. I remember all the Russian songs, they say Air Russian, which is Cartel. Cartel have influence outside of the genre, on the Latin market, on the hip-hop scene, on Afrobeats. And his impact and influence, as Buddha said, is way greater than Bounty Killer one. I'm sure Bounty Killer get mentions outside, influence outside. But remember, we not just look at influence, we have compared the two to see who has the greater influence outside of the genre. See? And I feel like when you line up all of them 3 things, the influence outside the genre, the influence on the genre, and the influence and pop culture that are the life of the people, or the people that communicate. You talk about bringing forth Gaza, you talk about his catalog, you talk about having a brand. I think brand Vibes Cartel is way more influential than something. And when you talk about influence, you talk about influence in terms of the popcorns, even Alkaline, when is a nemesis and a rival. People still compare. Remember in Alkaline, it's not a usual rival where you say, like how Imam Movado would be rival there. The impact we have on different artists. More for the impact with the Gully Gaza, Vendetta Gaza. I impact that. Remember, Car Bounty would have him and Beanie as a noteworthy rivalry. But Bounty and Beanie don't nowhere near to Cartel and Movado. And I want to tell you, say probably not nowhere near to, well, this might be debatable, Alkaline or something. But when you talk about fan base and fans are go at it, Vibes Cartel influence managed to span over 2 decades easily. But not talk about it as slow down. And the way when influence continue to evolve and show different. So in a one way it will be from producers. 1 decade of producers and artists. Next decade of fans from behind bars too. Might I add, a lot of this influence are behind bars. A place where you're supposed to go and lock down and buy not talk or think about you. The influence still went on. And for me, there is no other winner between the two. The most influential artist is Vibes Cartel. The stats said, the numbers said, the facts said, and my rational and reasoning said. But I know what you do. I know nothing else to say. I know.
Ready to clean up your kids' room? Vinted to the rescue. Sell what your kids don't need and earn some extra money back. Quick snap. Upload your toy and sell. Sold already. Now on to the next one. If you don't need it, sell it. Download Vinted and start selling today.
Yo, let me tell you this, man. Bless up and big up on yourself. From a year device, you know it's none other than Brandon. From a year one vice, you know say a top shelf review, top shelf update. People, Vibes Cartel, drop the song. Victory, from poverty to big dreams, and all my dogs are with me, and everybody with me. Woo, woo. Yo, the dog, I'm paid that the G I give them from where they know. And people, me say Naro and Shadow do a thing where they matter about the most influential dancehall artists. We're going to touch upon that. I have a video come up and I break down and talk about everything. A while ago, I just checked the video a while ago. See him? And I think at 9 hours gone, it have 140,000 views already. I tell you already, one of the indicators of a video starting out good or progress well is if it get at least 10,000 per hour. So far this will do better than 10,000 per hour. That means that the song are going good and move good. People, the video bad. I love the video. This is the first video Vibes Cartel do named Hometown for years. You hear me say? This is the first video Vibes Cartel shoot in over more than 13 years, 13 years in the lockup. So, yeah, I went to 14, I got 15 years. Yeah, I left in front of the people in the city, like in the place. And them go there and shoot videos, so pick the day with them hear about Cartel all their life and never see me yet. Run up on them in the video. Juju, produced by Juju. If you don't know, Juju is Drop Top, Swag Shop, wife. Drop Top, yeah, we escape from prison and trouble. I know this a teacher do it with people who take a film from them time then. You see me? So, Juju, I tell you what's coming from me. Yeah, she's seeing me. So, get a film from them time, yeah, and she was equal to me. She was seeing them. Shop with him and the other. As a year, say from she there at primary school. So, this is the first concept. This is the people. That song everything kind of hey guys, what's up? You see the message of the song is a song that really relatable. Everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to make it out. And people who did it with them from day one, see them make it out. And there with him. And that's why I think it was very symbolic of him going back to the hometown. If you're looking at the video, you see one part where him go out by a lady, but then a bed. But you know, she bedridden and can't come over. Vibes got them make sure go see her. You get to me and say, I love that part, but the emphasis on that part that shows them, yo, you know, when you return back to your place, so them know you as a boy, and them know you with talent, and them know you will turn out to something, and you come back as a king, you have some teacher roll up in one of them. Yeah, some man, they say teacher when you go back, they say I can't go back. The timing, right, and as you're looking at the video, you see, Matsus in the video, day one. You see Kyra in the video. You see Moon in the video. You see me? You see Sean Storm in the video. Waterfall something, bro. You see me? So it's a great look. You see me teacher chat a bag of things in that song. You see me say, alright, run through the song. You see the things in it or so. Yeah. Yeah, the man keep it off. Teacher, now let out God, you know. Every morning when I wake up, I pray to the Lord. Repeat with emphasis that shows them serious. You know, I just say it to say it. So the part there, the video where you got the videographer. You see like the part there, the video where you see the wheel come out and go back. Bad. Like transform. You hear that part. Yeah, the song is a celebration song. It's a celebratory moment, you know. You overcome struggles and you overcome obstacles and you made it. Yeah. I want to them songs. Because this has to do with the Cairo, Denver. This has to do with the Denver overcome the trials and them have literally with the system and to make it out. Yeah.
Delicious, fluffy waffles. Can't wait to dig into.
The one them gone, but the real one them there. The one them can do it. Say like say, who gone, who never. But I like, looking at the comment section, yeah, man. But tough, brother. He said I went through pussy and cheddar. Yeah.
White girl who marries one of their fellas. Do you see what I mean? You'll be in the middle between two. She'll be in comfort.
You know what's right, so they I'm not tell about the umbrella with customer are coming at every rose rise. They want to make a new lifestyle, not a normal lifestyle. New coat with a smell of fresh leather. son here can't tell him nothing. Say I'm gonna make it out and him at that big house. When you open up the door, please, we know you are carrying at the bathroom. And then we have our perfect smear from me heart, so teacher ever see that. Let's see you show with you the oversleep and mother of the house or father of the house. House of God, house of God. This is full of dog them say, don't let for that part there. I have some boy and then get rich, you know. Them dog, them round them, some beer and them look on them, you know, man, come on the block and show up on them. Teacher show if you're not sorry deal with it. Every man you're better with you, you're close to it. The real ones, them will look at them, and you can't go around that and say like, man, check it out. Check out what I actually get with your own teacher. Yeah, man. Bad for that. Bad, love it for us. Yeah, you know, remember that part when you say, where get a youth that will make it, from the best, from the worst, from the worst, from the... You remember that tune there? You never know who that was. And you have to take the box, yeah. But you don't when teacher go down and everything and tell everything there. You see me, and even I tune him say, yo, run down to wire thing there, bus and thing there, run there, say, iron balloon. So they need to say what teacher in the way, rock fire teacher come from children. Imagine when I talk half an iron balloon. Teacher got through them things. Remember teacher our EVP when I talk was the first time get a solid book. And he said the youth that the MC I say, yo, them man are EJ single. Yo, who remember? Remember say, yo, grandma, remember. Yeah, bro. But teacher go through. Love that thing. The man said, I forget a slice of the cake. I know a slice of the cake means a piece of success. One man slice of the cake. You see me? People always say that. You know, cake represents celebration, victory, and so forth. The man say, yeah, you see the cake, but you get the cake. Yeah. That means the man, let's say, you love that. Yeah. Fuck a year was to get full of fuel up. There was a teacher, I get, hey, when teacher grab that private jet, I won't never say. Nah, but you're fucking, I want the blood clot this squad. Canary yellow for me diamond. Me have a chef or two, you know, wet, you know. Fuck you. That's another one personal thriller. Let me tell you something. This is a song of celebration. And even if you're not made the millions or the billions, like Vibes Cartel, anyway, you have go through something rough. And 2 months your time, and you come up on the other side victorious. Whether you graduate from school, whether you win a prize, you win a race, whatever it is, this is the song. I'm going to give that song a 10. Nah, go around it, my friend. Let me know what you think. I know. Don't know, Cartel getting something from. If you notice, he doesn't say anymore, right? Remember when he used to say, now it's man. Listen, first of all, welcome back. But we're not gonna get into no long intro. I'm just gonna talk a talk. After watching this video for Victory, the video is like a mini movie, and it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint. This is something personal, fam. Every person who is a fan of Vibes Cartel, we're talking about a fan of his whole movement. So you're a fan of his Gaza movement. You're a fan of him as an individual. You're a fan of his strength. You're a fan of his wisdom. You're a fan of his perseverance. You're a fan of his will to fight, to overcome, to be great. You're a fan of all of that. We've been praying for this. We've been praying for this. You know, sir, I feel like this video right here, this is the video that actually is a welcome home video for everybody. I don't feel like Cartel really celebrated welcome home monumentally. Of course, when he got out and, you know, Maxos and Sean Storm got out of prison with Cartel, they went to the club and they celebrated and all that. But that celebration there, something was missing. And the something that was missing was actually Cairo. Another piece to the puzzle was missing. And then brother that, you know, Cairo was missing. And although the man them did celebrate, they wasn't really celebrating to the fullest fam. And I could just see in this video right here in Victory, you can hear it in the lyrics. The man said, victory, from poverty to big dreams, and all my dogs them with me, my family them with me, all my dogs them with me. All his dogs wasn't with him before. One was missing. He was doing extra time and bust off a case and him out now. Man, there was a part in this where there's so much to take in this video. If you're looking at the visuals are mesmerizing. If you're not even a Jamaican, this video gives you a look into landing at the airport, sliding through, heading through Kingston, into Portmore, kind of thing. It feels like you're actually there. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if y'all know it, but this is the first time in grand fashion that Vibes Cartel actually returned to where he came from. Well, you know, say, in Billington on the Gaza. He always talk about the Gaza. A lot of people out there might not know, say, this is an actual place in Jamaica where Vibes Cartel forward from. So when he came out of prison, right, you know you're going to have a lot of people who talk, oh, I'm sellouting people, them. Him not even go back to check his people since he got out. Him just gone on to bigger things and, you know, this grand lifestyle, because Cartel is really living like, right now the way he living is a lot of people that's like, yo, I had no idea his money was like different, like that different. Some people out here said, you know, said the man did rich. I knew he had money, but not like this. And them levels there is where he's at now. Some people feel like he sold out his place and never returned to his people, them and all that. But you know, those who don't know, they will always speculate and say things that are against the grade, things when a gossip. So to see him not only return, but return in grand fashion and stamp the place monumentally in a video that will now circulate around the world. There's a lot of people around the world right now that's going to be like, you know how tourists fly to Jamaica and they fly to Jamaica and want to see like the museum, the Bob Marley statue. They're going to fly into Jamaica, fam, and want to see right that's how a Cartel film this video for Victory. You know, there's so much to take in this video. I didn't even want to get on screen. I just wanted to clip pictures from my favorite as soon as I'm done with this, I'm about to go watch the video all over again. There's a part where the man said, Pussy would have rather see you dead, but the mother got on her knees and her prayers, she said, my butter, I put yam with dry bread. Now my bank book full up and my dogs, them fed. Wow. The bank book full up and them dogs, them fed for real enough. None of cartel dogs, them are starving up. None, you know how some people get rich and then they're like, oh, I have to cut so and so off and you know, have enough to share for everybody and whatnot. Man, they so loyal to him, but he's so loyal back to them. It's something to see and respect, you know what I'm saying? To me, Vybz Kartel is like the exiled pharaoh. In this video, he is like the exiled pharaoh has now returned to his ends, to his people, as a walking example of the Almighty Creator's grace and mercy, a walking example of perseverance and bravery. You know what I mean? Why? This is his first time back in the Gaza City farm. Cairo is free. And that part was really touching to see the way how him hug Cairo and that big smile upon his face. Why? So he flew into Jamaica, right? Private jet style. And then he rode presidential, like black out SUVs, back to back to back to back, like say a Bronco bomb to bomber. Yo, we prayed for days like this. We prayed for days like this. Anybody out here who was a real Vybz Kartel supporter? Because remember, you know, we don't only just supporter. We like break the case down over the years, look at the case over the years, called injustice where we saw it over the years. We had dreams that he was going to come out of prison one day and come run dancehall and put the music genre back where it was supposed to be on a global, international level. All the things that we've dreamt of and that we manifested and spoke about and prayed for over the years is what we're watching now. So we are truly fans, as in we just sit back and watch this unfold. None of them now come out. None of them now come out. I can't tell him, I'm telling they are dead. Remember, me tell you, I remember one time somebody said to me, not somebody, a couple of people said to me, why so flow, it sound bad, but me jump ship long time. Them said them jump ship long time. They were hoping that Cartel would get a little 2 years, 3 years, do that time there and get back a road. But when it turned to 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10, them said that nah working, nah come out. And for those of us who held the faith, it's a beauty to see what is unfolding before us today. You know what I mean? So, why the video here? We take the video here differently. I take the song Victory differently. It feels different. The private jet roll in, the man roll out presidential style, blacked out SUVs. Y'all see how the Prime Minister roll, right? Or let's see how the President of the United States of America roll, right? I saw the man touch down, you know, brother, and I saw him rolling up. Such an inspiration, fam. He is such an inspiration to the youths from the Gaza, from his area. Mind you, Cartel is an inspiration globally to a lot of youths globally, especially youths who are going through separation, who look like him, right? Globally, he's an inspiration to them. But to know that he comes from your place, you have to remember something, right, audience? You got to remember that Vybz Kartel that did 13 years in a hell, behind bars, prison, whatever you want to call it. Now, here's the thing. A lot of the kids them that you see in this video, a lot of them wasn't even born yet when Cartel got incarcerated. Think about this. A lot of the youths them that you saw in this video, they were not even born when Vybz Kartel first got incarcerated and went off to do his time. So they grew up hearing about him. They grew up seeing paintings on the walls and hearing stories and seeing videos on TV or YouTube or internet about this hood legend. And then when he got out, he never got at the place. So the youth them was like, okay, well, we hear about him, but we don't know if him come from around here for sure, because we never seen him around here. Now that he touched down and he is in their face, on the ground with them, you know how much inspiration this is to these youths? That's like saying you're black and you see a black president. And for the first time you see a black president, you grew up your whole life watching the presidents be white men only. It's kind of like you grew up in a certain part of the city, certain part of the country, on some ends where it's rough around there, you know what I'm saying? And you finally, you see somebody who actually looks like you, who made it. It kind of tells you like, you can make it too. So you see how the little youth them flock towards him? It's because he's an inspiration to them. He's a deep inspiration to them. Them youth them now can aspire. They can actually look to somebody and say, we can make it big enough. Vibes Cartel come from right which part me come from, and you see how big he make it. Private jets and Rolls Royce and them kind of life that I can dream big. I can dream wild. And I can achieve my biggest, wildest dreams too, just like him. Watch this. I'm not trying to say that everybody can turn into a Vibes Cartel, because some of the youth them might want to do sports, some of them might want to do engineering, some of them might even want to run a restaurant. And them start out with a little cook shop. And before you know it, to my franchise into legitimate businesses, I'm just saying, start small, dream big, just like Cartel. The inspiration is powerful. He said another line in this video. In the video, the man said, in the song, Victory. Listen to the song 10 times in a row. He said in the song that when he was growing up, he used to say him want big like Bojo. He might talk about Bojo, the great Bojo Bantan, right? He said he want big like Bojo. And even people who love him used to tell him, saying, couldn't. Damn. Do you know what that feels like? To make the world or the people who are closest to you know your aspirations and know your vision for yourself and your future. And these are people you love. And people who love you, them show you love, you know. And them care about you on a daily basis, you know. And even they don't believe in you because they look at you and tell you, say, you can't do that. You can't do that, bro. You better you go do something else. Or them will say, yeah, I believe say you're going to bust in our business still, but I don't think you're going to make it to those levels. The man saying, tell them, saying one big like Bojo. Some are saying shouldn't, like he shouldn't say that. Others are saying he couldn't. People will love him telling him he couldn't. So again, you see the inspiration you see for him to show up in front of these youths and make the youths them know, say, he come from where they come from, and he did it. It's like telling the youth themselves, no matter even if the people them closest to you tell you, say you can't youth, remember say you can. Here, because I did. Man, he was actually in Jamaica to celebrate Little Vibes, his son's birthday bash at Mecca, and to celebrate his brother, Cairo, release. Cairo is Kahir St. John. Cairo is Kahir Jones. Mansus is Andre St. John. Sean Campbell is Sean Storm, and of course Adija Palmer is Vibes Cartel. So Kahir Jones, welcome home again. And it is stamped monumental in a Vibes Cartel video. You know what I mean? The welcome home for Cairo. And a song to go with it. Victory. From poverty to big dreams. And all the dogs, them with me. Family, they're with me. But I know it's a cartel, them just come out of dirty, dingy, nasty prison not too long ago. And the man fly back into the country, private jet and rolling presidential back to back to back to back, blacked out SUVs and these things. Yo, I'm stoked. I'm friggin' stoked. The finishing touch to this was Canter Blocks. slogan is, "No, that's rich," right? And Tanto that, you know. Now, this is a cartel having in the video. I think I saw Chris Gale in the video as well. I'm not sure. But now go watch the video again. This will be about my seventh time watching it, but I'll probably watch it like 10 times before the night done. I'll probably watch it a morning again. I'm just stoked. I'm just happy. So Tanto Blacks, I said, billionaire boys, look at them, right? The thing when I saw Tanto in the video, I know that he got a part. Again, the world is going to see Tanto in that video. You have to understand something about Vibes Cartel, and this is something I truly respect about him. He's a man that makes sure everybody around him eat. As long as you have good vibes with him, and you don't see him as like somebody who can harm him or cross him in any way, he's going to make sure that you get your cameo, your shine, you're going to take a moment. This is what you do with the moment, you know what I mean? You can bask in it, you can take it and run with it, whatever you do with it, you can do with it, but you can't say him is a person who see say you have talent and look the other way. Know what I mean? Now, have to big him up for that. As far as the song goes, I love the song. Is it a hit? I absolutely think it's a hit. People go through stuff every day. This song right here, when it's played in the club or party, this a song you're gonna be like one of them songs they wear. Just listen to the words of it. Victory. You feel like you're a winner now. From poverty to big dreams. A lot of us out here grinding from working hard, earning, putting life together on a daily basis. And we're coming from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? We have come from nothing. So I feel we sang this. From poverty to big dreams. And all my dogs, them with me. My family, them with me. John, no. Yo, leave your comments in the comment section below and tell me, after you go watch the actual video, go watch the video. I'm pinning the link as the first comment and putting it in the description box under the video. Go watch the video and then tell me if you think that this is a banger, this is a hit, and what you feel about the video itself. Alright, we're not gonna talk no more. We're done. I'm out. Peace.
Deals don't wait for payday. You can get $25 to $300 in cash advances fast. Download the app and get your deal. If you didn't know, Clio is a cash advance app where you can get up to $250. I already know what you're thinking. What about my credit? Well, there's no credit checks with Clio. And even better, there's no interest. So if all you need is $75, you'll just have to pay $75 back. No minimum direct deposit needed, no pay stubs, no W-2 forms, and to top it all off, you get to choose the repayment date that works best for you. So if you're ready to stop ghosting those bills, do yourself a favor, download the Clio app, and immediately start sweating less. Not all damage shows up in photos. Being verified can reveal collision and insurance reported damage. Buy with confidence like millions of smart drivers. See damage history today.
You know what, man? You know what, man? I run for freedom. Now, stay right there, so, right? That was on purpose. So now what they do in the system is the same friggin' way from what the plantation did, where they would tear apart the ones who came to teach, came to uplift, and came to lead. They're gonna make sure that you become an example to where your own people where I try uplift are gonna look by you and say stuff like, you know, Sam try to shut them out. Like when you shut them out, they would have alright. Not trying to chat too much, you know, look what they're doing. Right? Not chat too much. I don't want them to be like how them doing. That's the one us of that.
So, Mr. Cookman, are you saying that they literally took Carter 2 years shy of 40 years in
something will uplift them. They don't mind you spin out your whole all day. They don't mind you bust gunshot and shot boy in the face and mark like on wall the whole day. You see what that can do? You will get the biggest platform and the biggest wow. They're going to pretend to them a fight you, but they're not going to really fight you. But you see, anytime you start adding the medicine with the honey, with the medicine, and the medicine, them check out say, yo, the medicine is a problem. Looks like you might use the platform against our agenda. So that's what you're saying. When you watch that interview, when not interview, the starter went to Huey and speak to the system of college. And he must have with all these media people who are right here tonight, you know, they will put his name on the front of the green or so on, just to spread bad things. But when he's doing good and employs people and paying his tax and so on, and you need to go out to school, then they put it in a green or them hide it somewhere. When you saw Cartel was in Huey and how the promotion and how he's speaking, you think also the bigger heads were kind of a little bit intimidated? Yeah, bro. That's University of the West Indies in reach a lecture. When was the one do next? Run for Prime Minister of Jamaica and you look like Sam can actually do it? No, we can't have that. But we are up in a big space or so. Like the song where people Bounty Killer made where he started off by saying when the skit where the man said wait, hold on. These guys, they just sing a song and say, yo, yellow, and next thing he's up here building a house next to that. I can't have it, man. Where it showed in the video where both of them moved uptown, up with the big mansion, them there, and then they go up to them yard. The fence them tall like up the sky, but them can hear him over there. And they were perturbed. They were like, what the hell is that next door? What kind of a boogie of a sound is that? Oh my God. The man put on him long ladder on the bed and go up the ladder and look over there. And he's like, you mean to tell me, a man from down there, so he can sing a song, say, yo, yellow, and remember about the thing that, yo, yellow, right? He say, yo, yellow, and next thing he's up here building a house next to me. No, I can't have it, man. Same thing, bro. Same thing. They feel like you should reach certain levels, certain places. And if you have influence, you better tell me we use your influence to add to further our agenda. Don't come down here and build up no big influence and start leading the people them contrary to where we have planned for them. That's not gonna work. They're coming for you. That is well understood. That is well understood. So you're too smart for your play this enough. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They get a look at the license to you. You know, they get a use of weed a better way. And what you say, we can do it. Yo, Jerome, listen up. I have had an experience that this is gonna be my treat to myself as a birthday treat. But I plan on like really relishing in and celebrating. It's gonna be a whole lot of singing. It's gonna be a whole lot of straight vibes, posting,